1996.
Yo, what the deal, baby?
Back up in this.
I ain't been asleep since 96. I ain't seen the back of my eyelid.
96 model. Bad girl of the year, 96 Pandora.
And like they 96 gon' be that year that all y'all plaguers haters can bite me.
Get verbal massacre in 96 with a different approach on shit.
Now it's 96. You lay low, you mad rich.
Exclusive. 96 introduced, yeah.
Everyday 96.
Today on Everyday 96, we will take a listen to a musical highlight from 1996, which will be combined with another audio detailed delight I've been working on for some time called the Mixtape Monument. I am your host, D.Bail. As a mixtape connoisseur who worked closely with the Justos, the first annual award ceremony to honor urban DJs in the mixtape art form, this type of audio recollection is something I always wanted to do. The first reflection back I want to look on involves one of the strongest empires in hip-hop alongside one of the most respected DJs in our culture. I'm talking Bad Boy Records and DJ Stretch Armstrong. Stretch, along with his musical partner, Bobbito Garcia, created a legendary platform for emerging artists such as Nas, Biggie, Eminem, and the Wu-Tang Clan to get their shine and talent heard by core hip-hop fans and supporters. They often were the first to break these MCs to the masses on a local and international level via radio. I'm sure you've had to heard that classic Big L and Jay-Z freestyle by now.
I'm on the roast until the microphone is ghost. Props I own the most, I'm leaving niggas comatose. Run and get your brain pinched. Big L, I have your whole gang lynched. I started smoking dust and been insane since. This rap shit was a great gift. The other night some snake riffed and got a hot lead facelift.
As soon as I grab it, I eat it up like a savage. And no, I don't have it, I get it together like a marriage. I'm seeing no rappers, I'm on my P's and Q's and carrots. Y'all don't understand, well goddamn, don't y'all know my status? I'm flowing the fattest, baddest, I'm the baddest. No need to explain my name, the only thing that matters.
That's right. Stretch and Bobbito were responsible for that major moment and so many more throughout the 90s. Bobbito Garcia just directed a documentary titled Radio That Changed Lives that details their accomplishments and contributions to the game. They brought the streets up close and personal, straight raw with no cut, 24/7, 365. In 1996, the mixtape culture was in full swing and fans were captivated by beat-jacking freestyles, record-leaking exclusives, and cinematic DJ blends that intertwine hip-hop and R&B, creating a new genre of sound. With that said, today's Everyday 96 and Mixtape Monument feature is
Volume 3, Stretch Armstrong, Bad Boy Mixtape.
hosted by Bad Boy Records CEO, producer, and artist Puff Daddy and the world-famous DJ Stretch Armstrong. The Bad Boy Mixtape, Volume 3, finds itself in a classic stretch of hip-hop history. We're talking Source Magazine 4 and 5 mic albums, an unfortunate ever-growing East Coast-West Coast feud, the rise of the South and Midwest, plus a new emerging generation of hip-hop superstars. The intro was lit, with a young Diddy on full tilt, setting the tone illustriously.
Hey, yo, Pop.
Get it through your head. It's never gonna stop. We're never gonna stop putting out those hits. We're never gonna stop making you dance. We're never gonna stop making all that money. We're never gonna stop putting out those hot mixtapes. It's 9-6.
And the Bad Boy debut of the Yonkers trio, LOX, formerly known as the Warlocks, set it off with the 1996 opus You'll See, featuring then King of New York, the Notorious B.I.G.
To the feds, that's me if you can. I'ma still transport with my man on the Peter Pan. Quick to get there and bury the bricks in the sand. They think I want a 10, I'm waiting on 100 grand.
By taping you do cassette running me. You wanna get in front of me, player, but you can't get none of me. Better off gunning me with hot slugs numbing me. Cause you and I both know the flow is coming, B.
I stand rolling in that, cruisers and coops, giving parades and holding rallies for the Lifers group. So what you gonna do when we come for you? The same thing you've been doing. I screw and bubblegum chewing while me and my men pursuing.
The three Lox members, Jadakiss, Styles P, Sheik Luch, hold their own alongside the Bed-Stuy Brooklyn wordsmith. And on this track, Biggie lets it be known he is rightfully on his throne, as this is after the major success of his debut album Ready to Die, and before the release of his final LP, Life After Death. Bad Boy was on the top of the world.
Big Papa, never
for slipping. H-class diamonds, shining. Dinner with wifey, whining, dining. Smoking cigars in Bogota with Colombian niggas named Panama and Greek and shit.
The Lox, who got their demo to Puff Daddy via fellow YO native Mary J. Blige, will go on to release only one album under the Bad Boy label. However, their contributions on mixtapes, remixes, and collabos with other Bad Boy label mates cemented their spot in hip-hop, not only as a group, but eventually as solo artists as well. Jay-Z has created a legacy that few, if any, will ever match in rap music. 1996 saw the release of his debut LP, Reasonable Doubt, on Rockefeller Records. A close friend of fellow Brooklynite Biggie Smalls, Jay drops an ill freestyle on this tape, which finds him in rare form, young, hungry, and officially victorious, arriving feet first as an artist and a mogul.
Volume 3, Bad Boys! Niggas. Mixtape. You know how we get down. You'll see.
Rockefeller's capo, inflammable, test my weight in the apple. Never a question of if, but when you gonna die like cattle beef. I go at it so rugged, you swear I love it. Is that so hard to learn? My burner give niggas permanent heart murmurs. If that ain't reason for concern, my crew in dangers. A strange miscellaneous niggas left in troubled waters like Greg Louganis. Ain't nothing touching from Brooklyn to Metuchen or wherever the fucking you cats rest your head at. Dead. The last time you seen us, niggas popped up in Beamers, chopped up in Nemus, locked hip hop up between us. Screamers rappers stay out of my space like Venus. Oris, source shocker, jigger, nigga demons. Murderous right and not a word of it till you like it. Since we make you hate to love it like Prince. Some nigga feel straight like Bill Gates. We gon' spill hate and infiltrate. Die is your fate. Real lies the great. Get your hard hats. Professionals rockin'. Nigga wait. Time is everything. Everything that glitters ain't gold. There's diamonds in every ring. What the fuck? In the driver's seat. Nigga used to live in the back. Muggsy Bogues style. Now a nigga bigger than Shaq. Cribbin' and cat. Skills living fat. Chickens that used to act ill. Fuck y'all. Ain't forgiving that. A nigga bitter, so when a nigga hits you, believe I'm trying to hurt your stomach like 10,000 sinners. Jigs, baby, what it is. Just as casual. You blasphemy. You better believe I blaspheme you.
There was never a shortage of exclusive content from Stretch on this tape, as freestyles from top-of-the-class 9 Sixers such as AZ, Foxy Brown, Redman, and Busta Rhymes flood the mix.
Incognito, nigga die slow. Benjamins and grants and shit. I'm lamping with the firm nigga. Mad gun hole with shit. Stay laced in parada. The down mama from BK fakes nada. Keys and shit. E-classes with Dawn in the glasses. Fuck no, my nigga smoke hydro, bitch. You ain't know I rock Milanos with ice and shit. Pretty boy got the crib and the stash in it. Yo, Escobar, I'm about to bless this bitch. So my nigga Stretch, lace and finesse this shit.
Puff Daddy knew the impact of the mixtape early on and linked with the top DJs during that era to host all his previous Bad Boy mixtapes. His presence is felt throughout the tape as his theme of You'll See foresights the continued success of Bad Boy Records throughout the year 96. Not only on the rap tip, Puff planned to lock down the R&B lane as well, with such acts as Faith Evans, 112, and the all-girl group Total.
Volume 3, Stretch Armstrong, Bad Boy Mixtape. It's that new Total shit. The album be out at the end of the month. I want everybody go out and get that shit. As the saga continues on. Come on, ladies. This is one of the cuts you can see on the album. Go ahead and check it. Word up. Bad Boy.
In addition to Stretch's freestyles, some of the year's most prolific artists rep the East Coast in a major way. Nas jumps on one of his grimiest posse cuts as he embarks on what will be his most successful commercial album to date, It Was Written. On this track, featuring KL and Cormega, the QB native gets busy.
What you need to do is turn up your radio and get ready for the Bad Boy Mixtape, starring Stretch Armstrong and no other than the Puff Daddy, Bad Boy 96 East Coast motherfucker.
On the real, all you crap niggas is deal. On the real, all you crap niggas know the deal. To my seed, may I lead you into no greed or evil. In the categories of stories, I read my sequel. You know the money, blues, blunts, broken 22s, monkey see, monkey do what shorty sipping, son.
Come on now.
VSOP and then GSS mass smoke. Monkey trees, cruising, gunning the stash, so it won't poke. Up in the Marriott Suite 3010. Don't make no noise, cause we dirty. Tell the hoes no we can't.
20 years later, the Bad Boy dynasty still stands through the tragic loss to the notorious B.I.G. and many roster changes. Diddy recently reunited the old crew for a 20-year reunion tour that'll be hitting a city soon near you. Even Stretch and Bobbito got together a few years back for a reunion show, and their documentary is available on all media platforms. Overall, the impact of these entities in hip-hop caused the floodgate of some of the most influential music recorded or performed. I have been your host, D.Bail, and this is Everyday 9-6. For more, please log on to grustlemedia.com, and thank you for listening. One love.
Everyday 9-6.